Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. Now, why did I hang out with gang members and thugs? Okay. Well, it goes back to society, right? There's a certain spirit in society, and it's Satan's spirit. And one of his main forms, right? I'm not talking about some mythological, it's the spirit of evil, right? It exists no matter how you slice it. Like a school spirit exists, the spirit of evil exists. So, it used to harass me in various forms. Right? I went to Montessori school, right? This place is like a daycare or something for kids before kindergarten. I went to private schools, what have you. Okay. I went to nice restaurants. I live in a very white and rich part of town when I was younger in Saratoga. Had a nice house, swimming pool, huge house, nice property, what have you. Orchard, the works. Because my dad's a brain surgeon, okay? And one thing that people really need to understand is that the kind of spirits that you see emanating from people, the energies, okay, they create a response. For example, if you grew up, living in a cardboard box with a bunch of people walking by and looking at you mean every day and pointing at you and saying, hey, you're not important. Oh, he's one of them, okay? It's going to have an effect over time. And without them saying anything, just looking at you, it's going to affect your subconscious, your unconscious mind, your brain processes, and your subconscious. So we see, basically is white, Jew, and LGBT privilege, right? Eventually the LGBT part becomes more obvious. When I was younger, it wasn't that obvious. They probably felt very uncomfortable in many situations. Now it's pretty obvious that they've had a hand in it the whole time, and that explains the Boy Scouts and the churches and those unfortunate activities there that some of these people were doing. So anyway, one incident that sticks out in my mind when I think about it, and it was in my subconscious my whole life, is when I was at a restaurant. My dad, again, he's a brain surgeon. This particular incident, for whatever reason, was me and him. It was my father and I don't remember my other family members being there. So I'm standing in front of the place, where you talk to the waiter and you get seated, right? A little stand. And my father goes to the bathroom, right? And he says, wait right here. And this is something that he often did, right? Because we live far away. Even when I was in Saratoga, it was a little drive down the hill to the nearest place. We're driving maybe half an hour to a restaurant. Okay. So, he's there. And I'm standing, there's this taller white person, okay? And he's wearing his nice little outfit, some kind of suit or some kind of greeter outfit or whatever. And he's staring at me, right? And I'm feeling it. I'm thinking to myself, well, it is kind of awkward. Hey, I'm just standing right here. But on the other hand, he's like, well, he must know that my parents are around here somewhere or something. They told me to stand here. Okay. So he's just staring, and I don't remember exactly what he said, but I remember that spirit of him staring and him making me feel unwelcome. And there's other times when, where they would say, may I help you? Or someone would say, you see me looking at you. Yes, I see you looking at me, you fucking schmuck. Okay. But you see me dressed nicely. Do I look like I'm from the hood or something? You see that I'm healthy looking. I have nice clothes on. I'm obviously there with my family. Okay, I'm not there by myself, causing trouble. Yeah, I get dressed up, go into a nice restaurant, stand there by myself to cause trouble. Maybe you thought I was going to just try to blend in and rob. Maybe that's what it was. Rather unfortunate.